I had given up. I had given up on love and all the puzzles that come with it. I had given up on finding a lifelong best friend. Even when I met you, I must confess, I doubted us, and I thought this is a mess I cannot mend. After all, you had so many issues with me. He may be a fluke, a fake, he may be all pretend. But I still wanted you. Through it all, I still wanted you, and I didn't know why. But now I know I'm not meant to know why. I now understand that the beauty of you is in the fact that you are something I cannot comprehend. It was hard. You were the hardest puzzle to solve. It was so hard. But like an Asian kid who just solved his first Rubik's Cube, it suddenly was all worth it. The colors stopped to blend, and each side of you made so much sense. And I understood that the beauty of your puzzle wasn't solving it, was in the frustration of frantically turning your sides to find patterns that made sense. It was so hard, but you were my favorite puzzle to solve. And when you finally made sense, you still didn't. You don't make sense mathematically. You have the ability to turn numbers into others, like turning a 15 into an 85 and then into infinity. And I couldn't understand how we could separate forever, once every week. You superwoman, I know you did not intend. You didn't mean to create so much splendor. You believed this story to be gone with the wind. And now look at you, bringing so much life to a sea that's dead. But somehow you did it, and I loved you. And suddenly all the issues you had with me started looking like blessings, like they were angels in disguise, testing my waters to see if they're safe to step in. One small dip, and then the high ascend, and every time your big toe touched my waters, I knew I wanted to go fat dipping with you, and have it never end. You made every simple thing into an exhilarating activity. You were the perfect mix between trashy and classy. I love your classy sandwiches. Sitting in my car for hours on end, stuffing our faces with that 10-shekel sandwich with a side of olives we stole. But it was still classy, and I fell in love with your classy sandwiches. But on the other hand, you ruined so many things for me. You ruined the things I savor in my loneliness. You ruined them all the same. Driving alone has no pleasure anymore. Making food has no flavor. And watching Game of Thrones is lame. I'm contemplating living inside of my car and making it my stall. Right on that seat where we laughed, cried, and ate spaghetti from a bowl. I wonder if I could gain citizenship to a car, since it already houses my mind, my body, and the core of my soul. But if I can't do that altogether, then I'll have to send a cross-continental message to Japan and say, Mitsubishi is the best car brand ever. I want to go to heaven with you. I want you in heaven so I can have a double heaven. Yes, I'm greedy. I want you in every manifestation of the word, and have you be all my planets. 11. I want you then, now, later, and the time after later. I want you in heaven living with me in a gingerbread house where all our children are hamsters. And after all this, I cannot help but wonder, where are all the issues you had with me? Did they really disappear? Or were they cast asunder? Or maybe those issues were only pretending, and maybe they really are angels in disguise testing how long I can hold my breath in the sea of your eyes. But they don't know. I'm a whale. An Indingo blue whale. I also didn't have a favorite color, just like Shane. But baby, now I have one, and it's better than Shane's. Yellow is boring. and every hue of blue is Indingo. Thank you, princess, for making all of my favorite Disney princesses come to an understanding. Thank you for being my Fiona. Thank you for seeing past the ogre and into the charming. You did so incredibly. And most importantly, thank you for hating Daenerys with me. Now seriously, where are the issues you had with me? Did they cease to exist, or did they turn into love magically? Actually, screw it. Whatever happened, factually, doesn't matter. All I know is that time passed, and those issues made my crush call me while in her bra, eating ice cream and giggling to tell me my ex called. What a lucky man I must be to win a love as red as your hair, a heart as tender as your love handles, and a girl as timeless as your smile. So therefore, baby, please call me anytime and complain about me endlessly, because realistically, it just dawned on me. I'm so glad that you had an issue with me.